Hello, and welcome back for part 47 of the von Carstein Lord and Hero Only campaign. So the main thing that happened last time was we have finally gotten ourselves into a war with Reichland. So I'm going to have to figure out exactly where the fighting is going to be taking place there. It definitely gives Manfred up north something to do again. But to start with, I want to fight this battle against the dwarves of Karaz-A-Karak. So, up against very strong garrison, plus a full stack here. Mostly melee infantry, a few missile units. Yeah, some of these regiments from Renown I forget, I don't know their abilities. Okay, that's a debuff. And this guy's a Rune Lord. Yeah. It's kind of good that they don't have one of the legendary dwarf lords with all their unique items in the in the army against us, but still it's going to be pretty difficult. We have a lot of dwarves to kill to make them rout. Just checking here. Okay, so there's 2 units of slayers in the garrison that are unbreakable, and that's the only unbreakable units I'm seeing. Okay, they also have these organ guns and flame cannons. It's just in the balance of power shifted against us when I lightning strike. I've never understood what that is, but I don't think lightning strike actually really helps much because it's just going to be a small penalty to the enemy leadership. Okay, and this guy's got an artifact that nerfs melee attack, or yeah, weakens melee attack of flying enemies, which would include a Borush and his dragon. Okay. So, just going to be as patient as possible here. Oh, this looks good, actually. Yeah, this looks promising. I think I can have everyone hide out on this flank, not be shot too much, and have plenty of time to get my magic going. Let's check it out. Yeah. There's kind of a blind spot here where we're not going to be hit by any of the towers. Whereas on this flank, yeah, I guess it's maybe similar. Although they can put missile units up on the wall there. I think right here, they can't deploy any troops up on the wall here. We can safely come over this side, and yeah, especially for a Borash on his dragon, I think that's really good for keeping him from being shot. Okay, none of you ladies have Arcane Conduit yet? No. Okay.
Necromancer.
Nothing challenges me.
Yeah. Gonna get shot a little bit coming in, that's fine.
It will be. With haste. With haste.
At once! Swiftly!
As you command.
Yeah, it's quite funny. They've got a ton of troops here, but yet nobody's actually got that tower firing. Too late now, anyway. Right. So what is the plan? Basically trying to use magic against their heavy infantry in this little kind of courtyard area. We don't have to kill every single dwarf, but we have to kill a lot of them before they get the army losses. So we really want to be saving our magic for when it's going to do the most damage. Now we have Power Reserve 360, which is fantastic. Many casts of Wind of Death here. So, Dwarf Warriors, Longbeards, Hammerers. Yeah, there's definitely some nice clumps of dwarf units here. I don't know why they've formed in these really deep formations. It doesn't particularly make sense to me, but whatever. Okay, so we can start by hitting these 2 units. Yeah, I think that's fine. It's going to do a lot of damage.
Necromancer.
Yeah. This vantage point on the flank is actually perfect. I didn't think we'd have it as good as this, but it makes it so much easier. Yeah, it's fine if those units don't actually rout.
The dead are mine.
Okay. Just need to be patient on the recharge here. I can fire up all my arcane conduits, but I always feel like I'm slightly better leaving that until the power bar is charged down a little. I don't know. Okay. Good for another cast here. Let's hit these two units.
Cut their heads 16 tons out! Damn the spellcasters!
Still
Alright.
my beating
Let's do a
heart.
round of arcane conduit.
Open your collar, beast. I invoke the Black Tongue.
Yeah, I mean that got it up right up to 1 power per 1 second again. Okay. I don't have to fire off all the arcane conduits at once, I guess. Yeah, the relationship between the power recharge. Yeah, I should really figure out the mechanics of the magic properly. I just kind of wing it each time. I mean, we're fine. We've got the bottom line is we have a ton of magic. It's just I'm never sure exactly how to optimally time the arcane conduit uses. Okay, I've got a nice line here we can go for.
Necromancer.
Something like that.
Cut their heads 16 tons out!
Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, now that's done at 1 per 8 seconds. 1 per 4 seconds.
Vampire.
1 per 2 seconds. Okay.
Their time has come. Necromancer. Now, with haste.
I'll just go move over here and see if we can get a shot down this big clump of troops. Yeah, something like that looks pretty good.
All before us will perish.
Yep. Yeah, the fact that they can't do anything about us, or they can't really stop us from doing this, is obviously great. More arcane conduits. Yeah, I think in the past I just kind of brainlessly spam arcane conduit with everyone at once, but I don't need to do that to get the recharge speed up. Alright, still a lot of dwarves to go here, of course.
It is time. The summoning begins. With haste. Beautiful decay.
Yeah, some of these angles are not as good as they were just because we've killed a bunch of dwarfs, but
Necromancer.
we've got over 500 kills so far. A lot of magic left.
Noble of the night.
Obviously, you can keep
Blood magic.
going with the Arcane Conduit. Yeah, back up to 1 power per second.
The summoning begins. Necromancer, come to me.
Alright, what now? It's getting hard to distinguish between bodies and actual living dwarves. It's grim.
Send the gyrocopters to engage!
There's also Iron Breakers right there, but yeah, the Wind of Death kind of scatters in a weird way off the walls. Oh, these are just miners and dwarf warriors. All right, that's not a super viable cast, but whatever.
Crush the breathers.
Necromancer, serve I will.
Spitting tongues out!
The von Carstein's march. Vampire.
Yeah, so right now I'm just basically casting spells, then using enough arcane conduits to get the recharge up to 1 power per second, and that's seems to be working pretty well. Yeah, so they're going to start bringing in more troops over here. We're close to being able to just make an assault on the walls, pretty close at least.
Life is a phase.
See to it!
Let's see, Longbeards, that's a good target.
These fell magics!
Yeah, just about timed that okay to catch the unit coming in.
Vampire. Your desire. Vampire.
They trespass on our mountains and expect
Okay, I think just a line along kind of parallel to the wall is fine now. Something like this. Yeah.
all magic users are water!
Could also drop a...
Living will join us.
Yeah, let's see. Could drop a Pit of Shades or
The living will join us.
have a Vortex spell down.
Hell's will.
Could also have a Borash come over and use his Dragon Breath on the crossbowman on the walls. That's probably worth doing. Just don't think there's a better chance to get more kills with this ability. Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
With haste!
Okay, that brought in some of the missile, or some of the artillery that's based back here. That's fine though. Yeah, if they come up and start shooting at us, it doesn't really matter. Alright,
Necromancer.
so got full units of hammers here, and full units of iron breakers over that way. Yeah, I guess I didn't time this perfectly, but it's still probably going to do quite a lot of damage. Yes.
Yes!
The von Carstein's march. We are immortal. once.
Curious about trying a bit of shades here. Yeah, it's not. You can hit the troops on the wall with it, but no, maybe it's not the most effective. Alright, never mind.
Swiftly.
Everywhere is death.
Yeah, they're just sort of milling around here. Alright, we're getting shot by artillery. I need to check on that in just a second.
This time.
I'm assuming it's not doing too much damage.
Alliance curse on all wizards! Vampire Lord, swiftly!
Yeah, I don't think that they're really hitting very often.
What?
Alright, I think... Well, no, never mind. There's these 2 units we can still... Yeah, there's still at least one more good wind of death here. I think we'll go for one more and then
Vampire.
start the assault. I don't want to waste too much time because otherwise I could just get a little dodge at the end with actually running out of time here, but we should be good. Yeah, so it's around 1250 kills total between those 2 necromancers, more or less all on heavy infantry. Which is, I mean, they've got a lot left, don't get me wrong, but that's still a significant amount of damage.
Vampire Lord,
Okay, so I think we more or
Their
less
time has come.
go up the walls here with my vampires.
Find me if you dare. At once. Swiftly. At once.
Borush can get in position here. I mean, he's not in too much danger from... In fact, yeah. By coming over this way, he's going to be... like, there's more chance of the enemy artillery hitting their own troops.
Yes,
Actually.
awake, minions.
Hold on to the rest of my magic for the time being. Okay, so let's get vampires up the wall.
Your desire? Your time has come. Vampire.
No need to spread them out too much.
I will not sire.
Much better to have troops concentrated in one place, particularly because we have a dwarf lord or thane
Vampire.
at the top of this wall to deal with.
Blood frenzy. Do not mock me.
Okay, everyone's going to the wall. Right, need you over here too, and definitely need necromancers over here for the regeneration.
Now.
Okay, and a Borash can probably get involved in the melee.
their souls out!
Necromancer. Everywhere is death.
Yeah, you need to get up
I
the wall.
understand.
So do you. Actually, get this debuff down first. There we go.
Now. With haste.
Yeah, the Lord's taking a lot of damage. We're starting to kill some of the units up on the wall. It's just going to be a bit of a slug. That's alright.
Find me if you dare. Vampire. Bleed them.
Yeah, the crossbowmen on the walls are not very dangerous in melee.
Get out the way, shall we?
Yeah, we are taking some damage, particularly on a barrage to these goblobbers. Can probably just pull a barrage back.
Swiftly.
I understand.
Yeah, don't really want to go down into the off the walls before I've dealt with the troops here. Just make sure we can shatter this lord.
Drain them high up.
Doesn't look like he's got much health left. Yeah, okay. Let's go for the quarrelers. Wait, don't want you to go up.
We surpass.
Yeah, so all of you should be up on the wall, and it looks like you are. Good, okay.
All life must end.
Those quarrelers are broken.
To war.
With haste. Swiftly.
Might want Boris to come back and help later, so I don't want him to just stick around and get shot by missile fire. Okay, nice. Now I've got a bunch of that other heavy infantry moving up here. So let's look for another Wind of Death. Yeah, there's like several full units here we want to hit.
Noble of the night.
But you guys keep fighting up on the wall. Have we got a good shot here? Ah, they keep moving around. Not quite. That'll do, I think. Yeah, that's good. Okay, if they stay there, this is a nice number of kills for sure. Yeah, excellent.
Vampire.
Yeah, try and chase down this guy. Downbreakers want to come up on the walls, we can fight them. Yeah, don't need to do that just yet.
We are the new order.
Alright, that's... Yeah. Don't... No.
Vampire.
Our clans will shoot us.
Actually, I can just... Yeah, it's actually fine to just start a big melee here, and then cast my spells on top of it. Yeah. Get that broken, that's fine.
For Isabella.
Bring a Boris back up so we can use the Assault of Stone scroll.
With haste.
Yeah, I'm just going to make a big clump here and drop Wind of Death right on top of it.
The von Carstein's marks. Crush the breed.
I actually think that should work absolutely fine.
It's time.
Okay, get this down.
Vampire Lord.
Yeah, that Scroll of Stone's going to do a ton of damage. Yeah.
Life is a phase. Teach them of life.
That's not the best angle for the Wind of Death, but yeah, it was still through a lot of dwarves there. Oh wow, and it kind of scattered back through them as well. Good. Okay, I think I can get the Necromancers up onto the wall now.
Very good. Of course.
Have them join everyone else, and all this lot of routed. Good. Let's try and just get Borash to run them down.
We surpass Nagas.
Yeah, lots of them are shattered. We don't need to do too much more damage to shatter the others, I think. So what's the plan now? They've got quite a few missile units left, all their artillery here. I think we can just be patient.
No.
Yeah, make sure these units actually get off the battlefield rather than rallying. I think that's the first priority.
The living will join us.
Most of them are shattered.
Under the center.
Okay, another big boost of magic. We can maybe just... Yeah, we can maybe just make a push towards the center at this point.
With haste.
Yeah, don't want the necromancers to get too separated off. That's probably... yeah, okay. Let's just get everyone back together.
Vampire! Find me if you dare!
No!
With haste.
Yeah, those units will go on. I think this is going fine. We've taken... We haven't had to use too much regeneration on most of our vampires yet. The Borosh has got a reasonable amount left too, I think. So I think, yeah, keep together. Just go after these units one at a time. Haven't left anyone behind. No. Okay, flame cannons are in range. I think as usual that's just going to do more damage to the dwarves' allies than to my heroes. Okay, someone go get into melee with that Thunderer's unit. Alright, that unit's broken. Great. Get them routed. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna have another good opportunity for Wind of Death or something here when these units clump up. No, I should have just been more patient on that. It's fine, it's still going to do a bunch of damage to these. Oh, it was cancelled anyway. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, let's focus on the Longbeards.
Our time is now!
So White King's just happily working his way through his Thunderer unit. Good stuff. Okay, these units are routing. Ironbreakers and Longbeards here. Let's go take care of them. Okay, you know what? I think there's just weapon crews here, right? No, there's a lord back there too. Oh, okay.
Blood prince!
Okay, this unit's routed. I think I just go take out the artillery now, and then let whatever's left of their army come chase after me. They have they have a few units left, but I don't think it's going to pose much of a problem. Victory's in our grasp. Okay. Yeah, but Boris is drawing a lot of missile fire. That's okay. He can still do a fair amount of healing. Actually taking less damage than I thought we would. But I mean, yeah, it's just because of how overpowered the magic is against the enemies behind the walls. Yeah, we actually don't need to kill anyone else. Great. Okay, so I'll just get enough magic to drop heals on a Borash and get him up to full and call it good. Oh, that was definitely worth going for. Yeah, wiping out the full stack that was in the city and being able to take the city itself is really nice. Wow, heroic victory. Yeah, I feel like I mean I completely cheesed it for that, but we take this. And yeah, could sack for a lot of money, but I'd rather just occupy.
None shall live.
Great. So I have secured the dwarves' home province. They have armies around, but not able to come attack us right now. Let's actually just check.
Greetings.
Yeah, they are still quite strong. Gotta be
Karaz-A-Karak.
careful about that. 6 settlements left. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. I think our objective at this point should be to have a Borash basically annihilate the dwarves. No need to keep them alive. Yeah, let's take care of level ups and stuff.
My bloodline calls.
Yeah, I was just finishing off points in magic for Borash, and then I'll start along his combat line up at the top. You've got most things, I guess earthing. I never really cast it, but Curse of Years. I should have been using Van Hal's Dance Macabre in that battle for the melee attack boost. I just forgot about it. Let's see. Yeah, Deathlord vampires working their way up magic. Okay, so I have all the melee defense boosts for this White King. Go for missile resistance, but because of shield and armor, I probably don't need that. So let's just go for more melee attack. And this Necromancer, yeah, scouting's fine. So we pick up Karaz-A-Karak at tier 4. That is fantastic. Big load of money coming in, and a haunted gemstone mine for even more money. Mausoleum we can demolish. This we can demolish. And get some other stuff built. Yeah, we're not going much for a garrison here. So I think this looks tempting. Only takes 3 turns, that's not bad. Certainly want that. Let's hold off on this other building because I think there's a fair amount of other stuff I'm still going to do this turn. And yeah, Pillars of Grugni, I do want to get that developing too. So defenses and corruption, I think. And we can also put down the commandment for extra corruption. And yeah, no reason not to just start taxing for an extra 2400. Very nice.
Not betray.
So we know. Yeah, we know. I know that Thorgrim has an army here that's left Mount Gumbad and is either coming after Grand Peak or is coming down south. So we want to find that army.
You need fresh troops.
Keep an eye on it.
Absolutely.
That can be your job. Got another Necromancer up in here. And he could come down towards Caradron.
This way. Who shall we destroy?
Okay, want someone to keep an eye up in the Forest of Gloom, because they can have troops there as well. It'd be really nice if Grimgor, you know, actually stepped up and
Find me charnel pits.
helped us with fighting the dwarves here, but not too optimistic.
expanse.
Okay, so everything's sorted out here with Borash. I don't believe any of these settlements are going to be attacked over this turn, though there is a possibility the draws coming from the back to try and grab Mount Squighorn back. Have they got troops here? Military presence 5. Yeah, they do. But they might be down at Iron Rock.
I will not betray you.
Okay, so we have to see which direction Thorgrim goes. If he comes to Grumpeak, he'll be able to blow that up, but that's fine. If he comes up that way, I mean, it's the same story, but that settlement's just not that valuable to me. We need to kill him at some point, obviously, but I think he just does damage. I mean, it's like I described previously. It's kind of a space race where I took these 3 settlements in the time it took him to take 1, and this settlement mattered not at all to me, and these 3 mattered a lot to him, so great trade for us. Alright, time to think about the Empire. Start with Vlad and Isabella. So this was the same turn we actually took Myrmidons, right? So Vlad is stuck there, that's okay. And what are our relations like with the Sartosans?
Salt water in my veins.
Yeah, not bad. Don't think they're going to be attacking us. They are actually ranked as stronger than us, though. That's interesting. 3 settlements, strength rank 8. Okay. And Isabella already moved as far north as she can. Yes. Okay. So she's basically heading back up north here. We're not at war with the Golden Order, but we are at war with Reichland. Just going to take a few turns to try and just figure out where their armies are going to be coming from, assuming they do send armies against us. They've been fighting the Skaven this whole time. It's not like they've had armies just standing around doing nothing. So up this way... Okay, this looks like a very tempting target for Manfred to attack. It's also Talabheim. But yeah, this is why I'm, you know, I'm very happy that I put the time in to build walls in all of these areas. Okay, Middenstag does not have walls. That's okay. Manfred can just come back there after killing this army.
It is night.
Yeah, there might be a bit of swapping back and forth of some of these border territories just because we've got so much border with the Empire and I don't have that many armies to cover it, but we'll just have to wait and see. Losing territory is kind of fine. I think the bigger loss would be losing an army where I lose a lot of heroes that I can't easily replace, but so many of my heroes are now immortal that it's only Shinmia's army, like the noob army, where they could get kills, and she's not close to the border, so she wouldn't be able to be attacked anyway. So I think, like Manfred's army, it doesn't even matter even if I somehow lose it. You know, everyone comes back from being wounded in 4 or 5 turns. Yeah, more points in Dance Macabre. I do like having that, even though I forgot about it. Guess there are quite a few low rank heroes in Manfred's army too. That's okay. They're about to get a bunch of experience.
I'll take Sigmar's throne.
So let's start by knocking out this army.
Carstein.
I won't auto resolve this. Yeah, I won't auto resolve this. Let's just make sure we don't take any damage. They're on force march. There's a lot of low tier infantry. Don't expect we'll have much of a problem. One good thing about being at war with Reichland is it hopefully reduces the chances of the silly Skaven
We surpass
randomly deciding that they should declare war on me.
Of mine. The living will join us. Their time has come.
Crush the breathers!
Okay, so just trying to separate out the high and low level vamps here.
Find me if you dare!
Yeah.
Your time has come!
So you have that Staff of Damnation, which is super powerful. You don't have anything, that's okay. And what do we want to do deployment-wise? Well, frankly, I don't think there's much subtlety involved here. We're just going to rush them.
Hearken to my will. I assent.
Life is a phase. Necromancer.
Yeah, must try and remember the Staff of Damnation. Super powerful plus 40 melee attack buff. Okay, we're getting shot by the mortars, but they actually do very little damage to Manfred. Oh, right, but Manfred does not have...
Swift as death.
Yeah, he does not have Lower Vampires. Or he does not have Wind of Death.
Address thee as master.
Alright, well, Manfred's just going to be a bit of a pincushion for a moment.
Haste.
Preternatural.
Pretty close to the being in range for the Wind of Death here, though. Don't you get too far ahead. Okay, that'll do. Just get it down.
An ancient power is rising.
Swift as death's wings.
That Wind of Death was solid. Use Dragon Breath.
Necromancer. So much death.
Just get a big melee going and start dropping down of spells.
Winds of death.
Can actually have Manfred come attack those mortars
True emperor.
and drop down Sword of Stone.
Everywhere.
Okay, Staff of Damnation, let's use it.
Blood magic!
That's Macabre, let's use it.
It is now.
Your desire?
Yeah, these poor troops are not going to be lasting very long.
New order!
In fact, they're mostly, yeah, they're basically going to be routing. Let's move on to the next lot.
What?
Yeah, it's going to miss, whatever. Oh, General.
Necromancer.
We are immortal!
Manfred really didn't like the mortar crew.
Attack.
It is time. All before us will
Yeah, there's not much strategy needed here. They just don't have the strength to take us on, basically.
Witness true.
Try and kill their general.
The von Carstein's march! Noble of the
Now, where's that Staff of Damnation? There it is. Or one of them at least.
We are the new order!
Yeah, I mean, when the Necromancer is getting up to melee attack of 95, you know you're in trouble.
Harvest them.
Yeah, just keep Manfred away from the spearmen. I mean, they can't really do much damage to him. I think we may have just broken the army. Yeah, we did. Alright, and now in forced march, so no need to chase after them. Just get everyone healed to full.
The living will join us.
And we're good. Manfred's full. You're full. Great. Yep, got more magic, or money even.
Gods macabre.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, we can't quite get over here.
Unworkable.
That's fine.
No.
Yeah, so there's a full Empire stack here that's besieging what look like ruins, but is actually the Skaven settlement. There's this stack here.
No.
Okay, this has much higher tier units. Yeah, it's a lot of handgunners. Those can be... those are definitely the scariest of the small arms missile units for single entities. We can't go to Talabheim, that's fine. We can't make it back to Hergig, but that does already have the walls up, which gives it some protection. So I think my plan of just having Manfred come back to Mid and Stag, and then probably attacking Talabheim over the end turn makes sense. Yeah, like I was saying, this is just going to be a bit of a messy war. I'm pretty confident I can win long term, but we may just have to concede a little territory in the short term. At least the war's happening before Reichland gets truly enormous. They've got like 14 or 15 settlements, I think. They don't have like 40. Okay, can't get extra rank on those points yet, that's fine. Yeah, so Manfred's staying put. We'll just have to see what the Empire armies in the vicinity do. Then there's a question of what's going to happen down on this. Yeah, the border with Stirland. Because the awkward thing is, I hold like my territory's kind of split on either side of Telebeckland. I don't actually have an army down here, although I do have Shinmir. So Shinmir and Conrad. Conrad doesn't have an army yet. Shinmir does. And this Necromancer was coming to join her. And with that Necromancer in her army's actually good. I mean, there's nothing wrong with these heroes, lots of them have good traits. The issue is just that they're inexperienced and I don't have a high level spellcaster among them. So that's what this Necromancer is going to do. So I think she... Okay, how many troops do they have here? Military presence 6. Oh, they have a full stack. Right, it's a full stack I know about. Okay, but that means they don't have another stack in Kemp about at least. I'm thinking... Yes. The timing was okay here, but it would have been better if Vlad and Isabella had been able to get back up to help. I think Shinmir basically heads out towards Nuln. No siege attack though.
Who wishes the red kiss?
Yep. That's a problem. Okay, so we have to wait for Vlad. That's still fine. We can take out any troops we have. We can besiege them. We can destroy. We can take out the river settlements. Yeah, it's not really a problem if we have to leave Nuln.
Everything dies.
I will not.
Okay,
betray.
this Necromancer discipline. So he was joining Conrad. Good. And these vampires, I think were.
Who wishes the red
Yeah, they
kiss?
can just come over and join anybody. I think they can just come over to join Conrad. So I'm thinking of I'll have Conrad stationed in Fieldorf while his army just gets built up. Shinmir come over to Wiesenberg and look to either make an attack up here or, if necessary, come defend Vertbad. The major settlements are the ones I really want to hold on to. Yeah, because I'm investing a lot of gold into this. Okay, so yeah, Shinmir head for Vertbad.
You dare!
She can force march there in 2 turns. That's great.
Yours is power I follow. Do not betray me.
And this Necromancer can join in.
Betray. Agreed.
And he also somehow leveled up. So let's see. Yeah, work on Dance Macabre.
Soon I'll be all powerful.
Yeah, you come over here.
Out.
Yeah, I've got the question of... Got to remember my a bunch of my White Kings on horseback here. Okay, I don't have to change it right now.
It is night.
Yeah, you go this way.
Find me, charnel pits.
You come over here.
I assent. Yes, my sire. So be it. No, this will weaken me.
By all means. Undeath Ascendant. Dance Macabre. Insolence!
So I have the choice of... Yeah, let me think for a second. Sorry, I just had to check on something. I have the choice of recruiting more vampires here at rank 10, but they're a little ways away from the action. Or here at rank 7, or here at rank 3. So the question is, I mean, it's just a classic quality versus quantity kind of argument, I guess.
They will serve.
There's some argument for trying to do like a, I don't know, my tennis coach would call it a full court press, where I basically attack Reichland everywhere I can, which pushes me towards wanting more vampires sooner rather than higher ranked vampires a little later. The thing is that the Empire are actually quite strong up in the north because they've been fighting off the Skaven, and I don't have an army there. So we might just have to react. We might have to send a new, or make a new army up to hold this territory if it looks like it's going to be under attack. Although at least I have the walls up in most of this. In fact, I have walls almost everywhere, I think. I only just got rid of the walls in Eschen of all places, which is totally surrounded by my territory. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and keep recruiting the high-rank vampires, I think. We can also look at the Necromancer traits, so let's do that. Rank 6 knowledgeable, that looks very good. Cunning we don't care for.
Ready.
Okay, hold on a second. Let's just check something here. So, income 18,305. If I put a point into boost income... Okay, that's like 76. That's not really making much difference.
You need fresh troops.
Yeah, okay. It's a little bit. Wondering if it's ever economically viable to actually have like a ton of necromancers whose job is just to sit in Drakenhof with boost income maxed out. If they have the trait, yeah, okay. Think the trait that gives, there's a trait that gives an additional bonus to building income, but because I have knowledgeable, yeah, this guy's probably best used as a scout or sort of just more close to the front line. That's fine. Yeah, I won't put points in his magic abilities. I could have recruited him here at rank 8. Okay, well that was a little careless. It's so hard to keep track of all that sort of level of min-maxing. Right, let's grab 2 more lords for the Child of Night. Yeah, you guys will do. I think I'll actually recruit out of Eschen rather than Drakenhof, just thinking I might need to move more towards the north here. Okay. Great. Yeah, I think I should have maybe thought harder about whether I want to actually recruit another lord somewhere. I don't think so. We can let's give it a turn or two to try and figure out where the where I'm actually, you know, where are the Empire attacking, where I'm weak, sort of thing.
Unachievable.
Yeah, Manfred's got his hands full for a few turns, but I think that's fine. He's actually a hero short. And I could also now do with scouting heroes up this way too. So with that in mind, see, can I recruit a necromancer out of here? I can. I think I recruit a necromancer here. Just this cunning guy as a scout. He's only rank 4, but that's fine.
I will not betray.
Yeah, what might I want to do with him? I think wound possibly. Yeah. So I can imagine, yeah. I want him to keep an eye in this area. Oh, they have the plague over there, that's great. Right, I think that's all. Yeah, a lot of posturing and sort of decision making there. I'll spend my gold here and then call it good. Yeah, getting this to tier 5 is excellent. I'm hoping there isn't an Empire army that can come take this. I mean, they've got a big Garrison, Shinmir's right here. It should be fine. I don't need to cancel that construction or anything. Get the Vampire keep going too. Wow, that's super cheap. That must be from Shinmir's hero abilities. Yeah, great. Okay, that's actually most of our gold gone. So this we want to build up, and also I think... Oh, I already paid for those two, that's good. Yeah, we're getting more money off these two next turn, so we can sort out building Karaz-A-Karak afterwards. This settlement's a little exposed still. This gives income and public order. I'm already getting +3 public order though. I think I probably should just go for this that I can't afford. Okay, I'll wait then. We're going to be making a bunch of gold in the next few turns from fighting battles and stuff. Anything else? Let's see how the Skaven feel about me now that I am beating up their, or going to war at least with their enemies.
Twist, bend, mangle.
Well, improving to -75, huh? That's great. You're up at -55, that's not too bad. Oh right, because well, you're not actually at war with Reichland though, so you don't particularly care that I'm fighting them. No, only +4. Alright, whatever. Okay, I think I probably forgot about a couple of heroes here.
Your wish.
It's not so important, although this guy I probably want to recall as a... Yeah, he's had a nice holiday in Bretonia, but probably want his intel on what our actual enemies are doing now. Anyone else who can still move? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Should keep track of who has all my good magic items too. Shimir still has this Skull of Stone. Yeah, that's fine. She's actually going to be doing... Yeah, she's actually going to be going in and doing fighting here. So I'm fine with her having these items. The Necromancer I just added to the army. He needs protecting. Yeah, I'm glad I remembered this actually. Oh, he doesn't really need a magic weapon. Fire resistance, it's not great, but whatever. Okay, that's fine. Okay, Reichland, show us what you've got. It did not look like Clan Moldor is breaking the siege of that other territory that was being attacked. Yeah, Sartosin's not doing anything offensive against us as expected, that's good. We have a lot of heroes around here, which probably means my hero is liable to get wounded. No other movements out of Reichland. Wow, okay. Army heads down to the south. No sign of Thorgrim. Damaged walls, yeah, can live with that. Oh, I think he's here. Boatload destroyed. Okay. So I didn't really see much in the way of movement from Reichland there, but I did see. Ah, nice. So Thorgrim has realised he is hard losing the base race, and he has retreated back to here. Can take out Mount Squighorn this turn,
No
but that's fine.
would do this.
Not a great loss.
Your wish.
Okay, good. I'm kind of glad he's back in this area. I'll next time I'll start by moving my necromancers around and figuring out exactly where to send my troops. I think that the dwarves moved their army that was here down to Iron Rock, because Grimgor's got troops. Yeah, Grimgor's got a full stack in Black Crag, and they're probably concerned about him. Okay, yeah, and up to the north we didn't get attacked by Reichland. They still have troops in Talabheim, so that's a perfect target for Manfred. Kapelberg got taken by Gottrek off the Skaven. So definitely our territory here is in some risk, although the fact that the Skaven are here means the Empire can't sort of just... This isn't as undefended as it looks, because there's actually Skaven troops here, I'm pretty sure. Alright, anyway, that was pretty eventful last turn. Most of the rest of the campaign I think will be taking on Reichland and the Dwarves, so look forward to that next time. And for now, thanks a lot for watching, and yeah, I'll be back for the next one.